Bah. Idiot. 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 Yeah, stop, man. Like not Harley, swear. That's not what you do, man. What the fuck am I doing? What? Okay, I can't do someday anymore. Classic, to be honest. Someday never was possible. Ah, my god. What am I doing? I shouldn't have done that, but like it's fine, just lose like a shit ton of damage if I was doing damage. Yeah, no, bad, bad, not good. Also not good. Ah, my god, I shouldn't have done that. Drink the raindrops. It's called Storm Day, so like it's very possibly raindrops actually. I feel like when you're outside, you in a storm, like you are not gonna be busy like or drinking. I think you're gonna try to go for shelter or something. Because last time I checked, the issue about storms is not the rain. My god. Oh my god. Yeah, yeah. A real wave, man. I think then the PewDiePie stream had a joke going on for some time after someone took it seriously. Did it? Man, it's been a while. It's been a while. I was there. I remember like a bunch of stuff from that stream, but not that. I remember like VD scratching its pan, which is still the funniest shit ever. I remember like him throwing out like half the strawberries. TTS being a thing that it broke at some point. I remember that too. I remember like the paste ping, but I don't remember thing about drinking. What are the ingredients? I remember the butter thing too. Like I remember something being stupid with butter. The more flour thing. Like just saying keep on adding flour. I love that stream. I remember that stream I was watching like a mix of Vidi stream and like Flamo stream that was watching Vidi stream. I interacted a bunch with Flamo that day. What a fun evening for sure. Like I know I read in the TTS thing like during the him scratching the pen and but like I was writing very fast and like the message ended up something like let me try. Yeah, I probably something like that because I was trying to tell him to stop scratching the the pen. Too loud. Okay, let me just. There you go. Trying better in the pen with the knife. I mean, I feel like you can't get much stronger than that. Like the pen was like screaming in agony, and video was just fucking ignoring it. It's so good. I can't read anymore. Okay, there you go. Why did I go there? That's like very bad decision on my end. I'm surprised that worked. Okay, that was free. That wasn't free at all. That also wasn't free at all. Ah, damn. That's nice. I should rewatch like the full video edited by Flamo. How not to bake the Celeste pie. Fucking Frank Capra too. Ah, bah. Oh my god. It was the least fucked up wave, man. What the hell? Ah, that's a bit sad. That was such a nice read, and I just ran into something after it. I think it's fine. So now I'm gonna get 2 rounds that died there, and then it will be fine. Oh, okay. So die to the static now. It's fine. Yep, that's the first of the 2 that will die there. Ah, stop dying to non-one, man. I don't even have to move up. I don't know what I even do. Ow. Ow! Oh my god. And that's the second one. Good. Most sane stage boss. Into why did I move right? I probably died because I pressed the wrong button. Okay, I was dead anyway, I think. That's stupid RNG. The more time passes by, the more I start hating Sarata Cross. This is such a bad spell. It just sucks. No! This was supposed to be the one I cap. Brother. was maybe a bit too high. Possibly. That was maybe a bit too high. Possibly. It's almost like I went to the exact same height and I got the exact same result. It's pretty surprising, honestly. Where's your brother live? Very static. Where the bullets spawn on Santa Cross. Not where they go, but their spawn is static, I'm very sure. This is kinda nice, honestly. Going that high. Where the fuck are you going, Can I stop dying to Storm Day? I literally practiced it for like 10 minutes. No, I can't. Alright. Stay up, I mean, staying up is scary. It's precisely for that. Like, first of all, you have to get like an opening for it, but that's like the least of the worry, I feel. Fuck you, Moth! I killed the non. It shouldn't have been able to kill me after I kill it. I'm doing something else. I'm gonna do something else. It's fine. I get it. I understand. It's like there is like 3 bots that require my full attention in this. That's like so much damage. This is so stupid. I'm kinda cooked. Oh well, I'm not because I got lucky. I love Chaos past Iron. But I don't know how it works in TOV, to be honest. No STB for that matter. What if I stopped playing Moth and I launched SCB and I just did that? Instead of playing this. This is fine. I'm not playing well, but like the game is not that inverted house. I kinda dislike this now, honestly. Like, I feel like I'm just doing it too high, but it's weird. What the fuck are you doing all the way to the right? Like, why doesn't not she go back to the center is a mystery. Oh my god. Oh my god. None. I mean, I think I'm just doing it too high, and so like it doesn't go too well. I think it's a strat issue. I died to TSS, so you know. After that, I think everything that happens to me is my fault in one way or another. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, thank you. What could I do? Oh, I forgot how that works. Fine. This build will never be not scary, I think. It's not too hard. One day, something like that will spawn on me and I will cry. Fuck. Oh my god, what was that? What the fuck is this title? Like for the song? And like with the band name too. What in the hell is happening here? Why? That okay, fine. It's not fine, yeah. But never mind that. I forgot again. She was supposed to be dead. Instead, she threw a wall at me. That's not exactly the same thing. Well, fire engine movement. First one, I'm fairly sure it is. Again. Yeah. Ah! 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 It's fine. Just like you have the dialogue to line up and shit. It's really fine. Yeah. Oh my god. I don't know how I am alive. Fucking hard. Moses. What the fuck are you doing all the way to the right? I my my finger was on the up key and I wanted to press down and the time for me to like move my finger to the key was like simply way too late for it to be still a good idea. Like my brain generally froze like wait what I can't go down now. The time I realized that and do it, it was just fucking over. Also nice house. I think going down was a good idea. I just wasn't able to. What am I gonna do? I mean, I really think it was a good idea to go down there, but I mean, I had a brain issue, which is not surprising to be honest. I am notably pretty dumb. Ah, fuck you. I think I had technically a way out to the right, but like I didn't trust in that. Oh my god! Come on, man. Please be a bit kinder. You are not supposed to kill me twice in a row. That is not. Yeah, that's not what you do. Man, I'm not playing well today. Oh my god. Yeah. I wonder if this will take me more time than Yuko and B. It shouldn't, but like, I mean, I'm not able to do runs. Mainly because I don't want to learn treachery, to be honest. Yeah. Like, it should take me less time. The issue I have with Spell 1 is not at the start, it's at the end. Mostly. Lucky. One day I will not forget that it's fucking aimed, you know? Okay, I got good RNG in movement, so like it's fine. I still am pissed that I forgot. Why am I unable to read final anymore? This is kinda insane. Like it's not hard. I just can't read it anymore. Hmm. Wah. Oh, did I get the cap? I think yeah, I didn't get the cap because I reset too fast. I mean, I don't care much about my story, but damn. Okay, why do I die to this? Okay, that was fair actually. That one I kinda deserve. That okay. Just go much more to the right. I don't care about speed kill. Like just don't be a dumbass. I think. Like that, you go here, and then you go back to the center, and you go left, and then you go right, and then you explore. Yeah. Okay. Between the Mentos, I mean, my idea right now is like first wave full damage, then I go and like on the blue wave I go to the right, and the green wave I just go from center to left, and then like I just don't care for damage half the wave, but like it makes the Mentos way safer. Like it's right and center basically. Like I think I maybe lose like half a wave, but good thing I'm not scoring. Because if I was scoring, I would have some other issues like PWG, mostly. Not only, but mostly. Fuck you. I would have one less issue called Momiji though, so that's nice. For low level scoring, it's okay. Shut up. And I can't do Virtua Ringal either. And Naruto Camo. The rest should be fine. I mean, it should be fine. Clueless. Should be less of an immense issue. Still an issue. Definitely still an issue. And I feel like Idol Camo, if I spent like 10 hours on it, I could probably get it somewhat consistent. somewhat, because I still have this very stupid way. What killed me? I don't even know! Then I recam a timeout. No! Fuck no! I never even considered doing it. Can you die tonight, maybe? I don't know. No, we were timing out the... No? I think it's very good practice, right? It probably is, but I'm only doing an L&B, man, you know? Like, at the end of the day, I can't just die here, you know? Like, I don't think it's worth it to spend like fucking 5 to 10 hours doing a timeout. Because that's probably the time that would take me, knowing my luck. Which is still less than enough final timeout, to be honest, but, you know. I fucking hate none too. Okay, I'm annoyed. I'm gonna do something else. I reckon. I mean, yes, I know, but I mean, this is just like fucking. I don't want to know what it was. Like I would come, I'm still at the point where I'm kind of like doing stuff, and it's pretty funny because I don't care. I feel like Alukamo can remain somewhat funny if I continue not caring. You know, like if I die, whatever. If I don't, then cool, you know. Ah, that was pretty stupid. Ah, that was not smart. That was free RNG. That was stupid. That went up right and not down right. Ugh. Yeah, but I mean, chances for her to move down is pretty huge. Roho project, I agree. That was not a Japanese R like at all. Ah, stop running into fucking lane. This is not IF final. Oh shit, I need to practice IF final. You consider I will first move down. I did. I considered it. And I decided against it. I'm fairly sure that the bullets are somewhat aimed. Like at least the lanes. Like I'm not doing too bad in hydro camo. Like it's not good, but like it's hydro camo. Ah, bad overlap. I should have one try, but like I realized it was a bad overlap. Too late. Then you're incompetent, fair enough. I'm kinda convinced that stage 6 the stage 6 hates everyone, man. It's not just you. Do I remember stage 6? Probably not. Hydrate. I think stage 6 has started to the side. Apparently not. Oh yeah, no, I actually do. But I go a bit slower. And why did I write? There you go. I can't even go for God like that. Yeah, I get ya. Stage 2 as you is just not good. I am gonna die because I forgot what am I supposed to do. Oh, actually I can do it. Okay. What are those fairy doing here? I do not remember you. Ah! What if I did the route that I know and not like something else? I forgot. I don't go to the corner here. Ow. Go like here. And I frankly don't remember that part. I suppose I have to go to the right, because, well, I want to be to the right, but I don't remember that part of the stage. Very cool, nice. TOC, idiot. Apparently not. Okay, I forgot that chick. Oh, we have video. That is Vining Crab. Man, mouth is short. Hey, Sanai. Sanai. Sanai final. Uh, nah, nah. Mm. Oh. Oh, I hate this. Quickly go to the left after all the... Yeah, then go a bit further to the left and start swimming right as the bullet from the right can rush you. Yeah, that makes sense. I think. Let me skip opener because I don't need to do that. I I usually line up to like the stage thing that it did not appear there, but like it's fine. Just have to turn slower. There you go. Alright, done. I mean that worked, but how to say it? I don't think that's a nice shot. Fuck me. To be under the spawn area immediately, instantly. Mm, like that, I guess. Ah! I'm swimming way too fast. Really? Okay, fair enough. Ah, that's not too fast. Mm. Fuck you! There is no chance I got this fairy on a run, I'm telling you that, man. I need to swim way faster, I had it way too much to the left. Yeah. Right. They have a visual cue for that, it's just not here. But we're gonna for a bit. I mean, that's what I did. I very much died because of that. Like, there I got a thing that like, it doesn't always happen. I don't know. It's weird. That's right. Oh my god. And then you lose all your faith before Kanako, because that's how it should be. That is what you should be doing. If you still have faith on Kanako, just reset. This is a quadruple. I don't think it is. I really don't think it is. Because there's gonna be one run by Red Flame and one run by Thrown away, I think. So it's gonna be only 3 runs. I look correctly, like there, replays. Oh no, it's from Hernan. Yes, there is one replay that will be from Hernan and one replay that will be from Red Flame. Not with delay or the run. Well, the thing is, R24's run is not even solo Yomu, so like it's fine. We'll just do like what I like. This was a stupid ass reply I got. Like it's not the. We need to organize like when we do the 5 iron replay thing, but that was not my. That was what. That was not my my run for that basically. It was just like me doing an extra 1cc in about 40 minutes with no practice, which was funky to be honest. But like I like doing it, but ow. Okay, I'm stupid. I think it is. And by the way, no, we cannot delay all of the runs, else there just isn't enough runs. That's. It's fine, because I'll definitely play Iron soon to be able to submit a replay. Do you believe? Because I don't. What the fuck is that song title again? Why? Well, what? I forgot what I said. Man, is that song title even TOS compliant? Like, what the fuck is that? Oh. It's a nice song too, but like, title, man. What the hell? Romantic children is not TOS compliant. What do you mean? You're on Twitch, man. Have you seen the number of pedophiles we have in here? Actually, we have a lot of people that would be prone to mutilation too, so yeah. How about I stop talking about that? I hate Death Fairy. And yes, honestly, Romantic Children is also a fucked up name for a song. US is a fucked up name for whatever. You're not US compliant. Man, this song is good, dude. It's just... it's just why? Oh, I heard this song before. I was scared staying in the corner, but it wasn't much better at the center. What? Mm. Mm-hmm. Like, what am I supposed to do when that happens, you know? Like, I don't have any margin of where to go, because I'm in the lane and it's just a fucking bullet in my way. I can't even read it properly because of all the shit that's happening. No mistake, full stage 5. Did you grade final? His fucking face, man. uh, that's gonna be 2 minutes opener. Or not. Oh, good RNG. Crazy. I decided to not do the bunny or stretch. You are banned from playing Iron. What the fuck is non-3? Okay, this is this non. What the fuck is non-3? Okay, that seems to work. Got banned from the base department. I already was banned. You don't need to remind me. Nice. Thanks, man. Why is Virtua Win got a thing? It was a decent Kanako until final. Would have been better if I kept Souls, but you know. Purging attribute highlighting event for playing a mod called Lunatic. And Lunatic doesn't have to be like Lunatic as a term just is like someone that linked to the moon, right? Like that's all it means. So yeah, it is and was and still is used as a slur, but like the word itself shouldn't be an issue. You know, like there is a lot of words that are used as insult and slurs that are fine words, and I feel like it's stupid to stop using them just because you can insult people with. I guess that's mostly a thing in French and not that much in English, but you know. That's lunatic a bad word. I mean, if someone calls you a fucking lunatic, I don't think you're gonna take it well. I mean, depends on the context, but like, this synonym for crazy mad, yes, and like those are very not good words. Like, I mean, depends the same, depends on how it's said, you know. But like, what is the face that Alan was talking about? Is the face of Reimu? Yeah, that's the face of Reimu losing all of its face. You can't have red nose on this game. Can I say the I word? The L word. Like in a sense, it's fairly close to like the R word that I don't want to say just to not be banned. Like I feel like it should be fine to say if I'm not insulting someone, but I don't want to be banned, so I'm just not. Last word. Yeah. Don't say that. You don't. I guess it's Virtua Win God time, cause I don't wanna die 3 times to Virtua Win God ever again. Mm, me when microing hard. I probably should have taken the micro, but whatever. This was very fine without micro. This is fine without a micro. This is fine without a micro. And this would have been a micro. CBA banning you. Technically not against the rule. Ugh. Is Zito. They mean Zito. Like not even Zito game, like Zito. Like it's Z1. Nyeh. Listen, to have played Lost World, I can tell you that Moth is a better game. I can also tell you that PCB is a better game. And I think you know what I think about PCB. Oh my god, that was a bit scary. I could have taken like the less scary route of doing a macro. What the hell was that dodge? I want a replay of that dodge. No! No, that was a very sassy dodge at some point. Not here, I think. No, this was the first scary one, but like, that's fine. This is the micro. Mm-hmm. This is just a micro. God. This sucks. No, this is not damn. Where is it? Yeah? Oh my god! Can I get back to like the old clip thing? This is like so god awful. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my fucking god. Like I saw someone asking for a good mobile game recommendation and someone said Toe is good. It's like a game. I mean, first of all, that's not an okay recommendation. Second of all, good mobile game is not something that exists. Third of all, what the fuck? No, surely they meant like playing LOLK on phone. I mean, yeah, I guess I agree. I think I prefer the old thing crashing on you because you can just restart. While this is just a pain to go through. For everything. Like, listen, you want to know what the end of the clip is. So like no, wait, no, okay. No, yeah, it's fine, okay. It's so bad, like... What the fuck is that? I'm not even clicking on anything. And that's why I think I didn't edit a single clip since I'm just way too mad. But yeah, this dodge is stupid. That's all I wanted to show. Like, I kinda read it and I was like, yeah, like that's a lost cause, I'm gonna die, but whatever. And then it just kinda worked and I was like, okay. Dang. And then I do that. Yeah, surely. What do you say yes surely to? Idiot. The scriptmaker has been asked to work with over. I did agree. I feel like this one is way worse. It may be better on like mobile or some shit. That I can like be able to access and like I feel like having things that auto crop for like TikTok and shit, which is was very easy to do anyway, is like worthless. And like while the other tool, like the old tool was not good, this is insanely worse. This way was like bullshit. I can read one micro at a time, not two. I mean, I can barely really read one micro at a time. Like really, the first time I got with the new clip, I non-ironically took 5 minutes to do the clip I wanted. And I just said, fuck that. And since then, I really have not done any clip, because, well, fuck that. Oh my god, I probably should have died there. Yo, take support, thanks for the rain. Thank you. I am not playing the usual game. I'm not playing Ian for reasons. I'm playing this game now, and I am struggling very hard. As uh, I used to say back when I was playing only IN, I am only good at IN. Well, I was not wrong. Ow. Like, I'm fine right now. So yo, thank you for the 40 bits. I have still no idea what that reward does, but thank you for the 40 bits. And yo, Lord of Steel, and a username I would have loved to write if I had the time, but Virtue of God is not letting me the time. Ah, ah. You like the vertical clips? Sure, you're gonna have two separate sections from your video in there and you can focus on. And I guess. So yeah, it was. No, it moved away. Core, yes, thank you. And hello. Also, thank you, Love Steel, for the 30 bits to pat the Yuko. I love everything related to patting Yuko. I don't know if it's worth 30 bits, but but thank you. For my console over the screen, damn. After raid and run, it's time to feed the kids. They like food sometimes. Yep. Thank you really much for the raid and the 40 bits, and have a nice rest of your day. And good luck with life things. Bye. Pat the Yuko. I do not have anything to pat the Yuko. I have a bunch of Yuko emotes actually, but the closest one to patting her would be like this, I guess. Which is not exactly. Yeah. Apparently, yeah, fun. I mean, I'm not surprised that Phantom has a lot of Yukoi emote. This is a KFC advertisement. I'm never using that emote. Yo. Apparently, I'm a raider. I don't know how that happened. Probably had like 3 million Twitch channel on the background. I could have made card, honestly. But it's fine that I didn't, but like I lost a bunch of damage because of it. This is bullshit. I can read micro and they are like straight down, but like yeah, I have one of those I think. Like when they are slightly angled, it's not the exact same. When what is like slightly angled, it's like impossible to read. Isn't that second emote like straight up from Lost World? I sure it's not. I hope it's not. Honestly, I think that's what annoys me the most with Lost World is like, yeah, sure, they have made like sprites for every character because, well, they kind of had to. But like, the fact that it's what people tend to use like as a default photo for character sprite photo characters is like fucking ugh. The sprites are mostly not that good, you know, like well they feel like gacha characters really like they tend to not have that much like personality in them, I feel. Except like I mean some are funny, like you know, like we talked about like Wriggle doing basketball and yeah, like Wriggle is bowling that's funny. But like most of them just as a base character sprite are like yeah. Like it's not like resources for having sprite for or any image to show a character are lacking, you know, like there is like 3 million fine game about those that have way more soul than Lost Word. Wah. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. The art style is made for gacha, you know. And I mean, works fine for the game, and like for the most part, because some of them just know, you know. But like, for the most part, like the original, somewhat original one, like they make a character, but like it's different, you know. They tend to be quite good, cause well, they have an idea, they have a personality that, you know, like I'm clicking that link. Good luck. Like, okay, do I have like? I don't think I have any way of showing like what I mean. I could launch a game on my phone, but like, how hard it is to like connect what's happening on my phone to my PC. It's probably fucking annoying. But yeah, like you know, like whatever. Like okay, let's go on a very useless tangent about Lost World. That's what we're doing. There's an official wiki. Where the fuck is it? What before I research for it? I really don't have it like pinned somewhere. And yeah, no, there is a There is an actual wiki like made by mostly the devs. Apparently it was abandoned, that type. Wait. Wah. Yep. 4-4. Um, I regret everything. The fuck is that thing? Hydrate. Oh boy. I have found the Japanese wiki or some shit. Yamu. Okay, nothing is loading. Like strictly nothing is loading. Oh, there it is. It started loading. Oh, it unloaded. Yeah, that one. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's explore that. You know, it's loading very poorly. What? Why you? Okay, like you know, if you go like at the top of the list, you have like all the characters that are like basically well, real total character, but that have like some sort of skin or some sort of alternate reality bullshit from the scenario, you know. And they're just that are like the character, but also not. And for like some of them, like some of them are just no, like fuck that, you know. Like you know, I don't think we needed that. Like, thank you. But like some of them, like you know that Kaguya or like that, I really like that Koichi actually. Like you know, like it's not like the all characters. I don't know if they have all skin. Like something like Miss Mario, I don't know. You know, like it's not the most complex shit, but like you know, Koichi, alternate colors, like like that zombie thing. Like it's nice. Can I have the sprite in bigger, like the full sprite? No, I can't. Well, fuck myself, I guess. Mm, okay, that is like 5 pixels. Like it's a nice sprite, you know, and you know, well, Kaguya, it's nothing special, but like it works fine, and some of them have like pretty good originality and are not just stupid. Like uh, this Yomu with like the lantern or this Moko with the cape are pretty nice, you know. Like I don't remember the lore. Like there is some lore about that lantern shit. I didn't play that well much. I mean, I played a lot, but I never read the scenario for that. Like some of them are nice, but like and like if you use that, I mean, sure. Like yeah, even like fucking Blu-ray movie. Like I mean, it's Blu-ray movie, but she's good. I don't know. Or like you have like fucking like the Black Yomu that's God of Fumo and stuff. Like I mean, Sprite's good, but like when you go to like base characters, you know, like I go like all in. Like why the fuck would you ever go to like the Lost Words thing to use like that sprite? I go into Google, I search all in. I go into pictures, I add Toho. And there you go. We have a much better sprite with a lot more like a lot more like personalities. That just way better, you know. Like I don't know, like I don't know who drew this, but like this has already more personality. Like I mean, the yellow sprite is fine too, you know. Like of all the sprite, like I feel like using the Lost Word one for a lot of them is just like a fucking waste. Cause like I mean, this was made to be a gacha character at the end of the day. So like there is not too much personality on the sprite, because like the sprite is meant to like be able to change face and stuff, you know. And like, and I'm sure that goes for every character. Like, even take one of the best sprites of base character, I feel, the Miami one that I really like because of the sword thing. Well, first of all, it's fucking cluttered because of whatever is going on in the background, because they don't know how to make like light backgrounds, and you know, I just searched Mayumi though, and well, you know, that's the basic strat, and it's like, this is good. Like, I don't see a reason to want to go. Like, there is so much art and stuff done for Toho. Like, I really don't see a reason to go for the fucking soulless Lost Sprite, you know? So yo, Luciel, thanks a lot for the prime sub. I, I don't know if you're liking the Lost Word conversation or not, but I don't know. It just feels like a bit of a waste that people use that as a base sprite. I guess it's useful because it has every character, right? Like maybe not Tanzan, but wouldn't even be surprised if Tanzan had a character somehow. I mean, no, it's not a girl actually. For sure, Inosuke is not playable. But yeah, like I don't know. It feels like in the context of Toe, like just use art or like sprite from other game. Like we got Mr. Izakaya earlier, like in sprite. Like man, like do we have like okay, like it's just Suiga, you know, but like first of all, it has like a style in how it's drawn. It's just not like faceless gacha thing, you know, and like it has some soul in it. Like it's pixelated, I guess, but like it probably like I prefer seeing a sprite like that for like 700 times than seeing one time the Toad Oswald one. And yeah, like Mr. Izakaya does not have all the characters in there. I know, like there are 5 DLC, it's already a lot, you know, but it has like what, like a third of the characters. Then that's so good, you know. Wait, Aon, I want the Aon sprite. Look at this! Look at this, man! It's so good. Even the Yomu one, which is one of the weirdest ones, she's so fucking cute. And fuck, man, like, you have Yumeko. What more do you want? It even has Mina. It was World for a while, yeah. I mean, yeah, I played Lost World for like 2 years, I think. But like for a while, I just played, doing my dailies, not giving a single shit. I just was doing my stuff. Like I was like catching character like as fucking Pokemon, you know. Like for a while, I just played to have all the Yomus, and I had all the Yomus for a while. I had like 8 Yomus, but like 5 different ones. And then like um, there was a sixth one that released. I missed the banner. I was like, ah, fuck that. like it, for a gacha, it's really one of the least predatory gachas out there. I feel like in the grand scheme of gacha, Lost World is like a pretty good game. Like I mean, the story was nice. I played for the story for a bit. I really feel like chapter 3, like the PCB one, was really good for the first 3 parts, and the fourth part was just bullshit. I mean, it's a story that it looks like a fucking fiction made by a 14 years old. You know, like it it has no fucking sense. It always go like to fucking chaos. But in a way, I like that. You know, like it's not the best, really not. Like it's so much interesting. Like and it's not that predatory of a gacha. I mean, I played Genshin to at similarly the same time, and like Genshin is way fucking worse because like doing the dailies in Lost World like takes what, 5 minutes. Doing the dailies in Genshin takes 30. Like it's really not. It's a low investment gacha, and like it's pretty good for a gacha. It's just not good for a game because well, it's a gacha, you know. And yeah, I agree. Like all gacha are outside for the same formula. It's true, and I feel like it's mostly a reason of that's what sells the most, and that so like gachas are not here to provide like a good experience. They are here to provide money to the people that did it. And so yeah, that what the fuck oh that's the DLC I didn't do. And like yeah, that just means that quality is like very doubtful very easily. Like Shin, oh my god, that's so fucking good. Okay, I'll go back to Moth. Don't play gachas. Like it's never worth it. Even if the games behind them are somewhat good, it's never worth it. I say that as being someone that played Genshin for 2 years and Lost World for like 2 years too, I think. Just don't. At least I never put money into Lost World. I would have like never accepted to, I think. Ah. I mean, yes, first of all, that you are supporting the industry of something like it's always better to boycott. But even disregarding that, like if you consider yourself like as an individual and what you gain out of it, it will always be predatory in some sort because like it's not just a money. Uh, if it was like only like they want to make you pay for things, it would be fine. But the biggest issue is they want you to play more so that you pay for things, and like it depends them because like if you play something and like you talk about it and stuff like that, like playing a game is very quickly an advertisement for that game. Also, that's not the end of the song. What the fuck? Like, where's the end of my song? What the fucking hell, man? And, but even other than that, there is just also it gives them like we have that many players, you know, like the argument of player count. And yeah, like as you yourself playing the video game, like since it's either like a big like way to spend money, a big way to spend time, or both. And like the game are predatory in the sense that they are made to make you spend as much time playing it and not as, and the the time you are gonna put to play it, if it's fun or not, is really not their concern. Their concern is that you stay playing, because the more you play, the more chance you have to buy stuff, you know? And that's not just gachas for that matter. Like, everything that has loot boxes, everything that has skins, is kind of the same. Like, if you take, like, League of Legends is a free game, right? Like, their only money comes from buying skins, right? And, holy shit. And it's still an insanely toxic game in like an insanely predatory game because like it's made to make you play as much as possible just so because the more you play the more you'll be like yeah I can spend it like I can buy the skin I use this character like a lot and like I play this game so much so you know as compensation and shit and gacha is like that but with even less regard to your time. Because like if you had a gacha that was just like, you know, like, well, just a normal game, but you can pay to have a chance to have like some other characters. But well, it's like a normal game. Well, most people wouldn't play it, or like wouldn't play it without the additional characters and stuff. You know, like if that predatory aspect of like you have to build the characters that you got, so like you have to come back every day and like, yeah, but like random loots and stuff, like random loots outside of characters, it's what makes people stay. And yeah, it's really not good. And even if you play without like the gacha part or stuff, like you're gonna have to at some point deal to the consequences that it's a gacha. Like, it's not all black and white, of course, because like that's something that I always said. If Genshin wasn't a gacha, I would have never played it, right? So like the gacha system is not all negative, because it makes the game free, you know, but it's not worth it. Don't really know the loops of this game much, can be a better thing to hear about. There is there is a lot of videos like essays that talk about it. The best way is to like talk with someone that played gacha, and I feel like it's interesting to hear like both the opinion of someone that plays gacha and someone that played gacha. I'm someone that stopped playing gacha, and like, you know, like stopping Genshin, like it's a video game, right? But like when I stopped Genshin, like it was a it wasn't just I didn't launch it the next day. It was really like, okay, I'm gonna go to that point, you know? Like, there was this event, I finished the event, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna just go wait for the next banner, get that character so that I can have that, and then I get that other character through the event. And when I get both of them, I'm gonna stop playing, you know? And the fact that I had to do such mental gymnastics to just play a game that I was not enjoying for 3 months is very telling, I feel. You know, like a game that every time I was playing it, I was like just fucking pesting against it. Remember to breathe, drink water, take breaks, move, go outside, spend time with what you love. Let's go. And yeah, like, uh, and when I did that, you know, like, I just, this, yeah, I'm never launching the game, and that's why I'm extremely against launching it, even as a joke or you know, like to see things about it. It's cause like those games are so fucking addictive in how they work that I'm afraid that if I launch it one time, I'm gonna be once again like playing the game, despite how much I don't like it. It's extremely predatory in that. And yeah, and once I stopped, I like a week after I was like, man, like I'm just feeling way better, you know? Like it's going pretty far for something that is supposed to be a video game and like be fun and enjoyable, you know? And yeah, like all the complaints I had against the game was not about the gacha itself. In fact, like the biggest complaint I had against the game was optimization, because that shit was like running like worse and worse because they didn't give a shit about optimization because they don't optimize the PC version. That's the cap, damn. But yeah, no, the gacha aspect is what made the game really problematic, basically. Mm. Everyone, yeah, I mean that's entirely fair, and I feel like that's the best model. Like, I mean, actually, the other like economic model of games that I feel like is like very fair is like what MMORPGs have, you know, like where the game is free for a demo and then you have to play like um you have to pay like each month to be able to play like you play like because like you use that server so like you play like I don't know like $5 or €5 to play for 30 days and then at the end of that you can either play or not, you know. And like it has the same thing of yeah, like I play the game so I played the game and now I can play it as I want. And it has the thing of you continue using the server, so like it's not like you're paying like $20 for a game you will be playing for years. Like economically, it's like very fine for the server and the people hosting it. It's fine for the one you play because you can just be like, oh, I'm not gonna be playing that month, so I just don't, you know. Like as a system, I think it works fine. That free games, I mean, while I love free art, we have an issue called capitalism, so that's not very viable. And yeah, game like the Western way of like being like a game that you pay and then you play. I mean, it's a good system. It's not a flawless system at all, though. Cause well, first of all, like, is the game good or not? You can't really know before buying it. Like, you have demos and shit, but like, it's not the same. And that also is what leads to like some very somewhat shady companies do of like we're releasing like a game a month and you're gonna spend $60 a month to play our games with like minimal difference, you know. Also Taprus, thanks for the follow. I'm gonna be real, I thought you were following before. You need to cap Virtual Wind God for Taprus follow. I capped it a bunch, like I was 17 caps. It's like not much, but like it's not one. I usually don't call out follows, but you know that's that's the follow. It's fine. I think there are some people that watch this stream without ever following, and like at the end of the day, you do what you want. It's just weird. Ah, that's what not the micro I needed to do. And because I mean, if we're gonna talk about Genshin, I don't know Arknights, right? I mean, from what I know, Arknights is like a tower defense with gacha, which I mean, sure. I feel like there is enough free tower defense that are insanely good out there for me to want to play gacha for tower defense, but whatever. Genshin is like this very cool. Uh, oh, it's strings with no account health. Damn. I think I did that before I was 13 on YouTube, because like my we are not allowed to do an account before 13, so I just didn't, you know. And like I think at like 12 and a half, my father was like, brother, stop, and just created me an account. But like Genshin, like exploration wise, I mean it depends on the update and when the place you're in, right? But like, I mean the first region exploration wise is pretty cool. Like it's a nice open world. Second zone is very good. The archipelago it really depends on the island. Some are very cool, some are not. Like the desert and the jungle are like as an open world. If you only take into account the open world part, like Genshin is a very good game. Like it's not the best, but like It's a very good open world. So like I wouldn't say there is nothing in value of like nothing interesting in them. It's just that the bad stuff that comes with it outweighs the good stuff, I feel. Like yeah, if you wanna play an open world, at the end of the day, probably play Breath of the Wild and not Genshin, you know? Like, yeah, Nintendo is also a fucking shady company, but like, give them 60 bucks or better, just pirate it and and just play the game and enjoy it without any predatory thing, because like the game expects you to have paid it, so it won't try to be like addictive or something. It will try to be like a good enough game to justify the cost, which is debatable, but good thing piracy exists. I was allowed to. I mean, you're not allowed to have an account if you're under 13. I feel like not a lot of people care, but you're technically not allowed. I feel like if just subscribing and liking doesn't isn't a big issue. The issue is chatting, but I mean, the subject of child on the internet is like a fucking annoying one, cause every time you're a child, like every child ever is like, why this is bullshit? Why can't I be like with everyone like on the internet, you know? And once you're like an adult, you're like, yeah, no, we don't want child here. And like both both sides made a lot of sense, but it kind of just sucks because like, what's the solution then? And that's not even like considering like everything related to pedophilia or stuff, which is definitely a thing. It's just a matter of, well, younger people are annoying. And like, I remember a very good tweet which was like, the fact that I am at risk any day of seeing the opinion of 14 years old is a violation of my rights. And like, it's a funny thing, but yeah, like, I can tell you, I don't want to see the opinions of 14 years old, because usually it will be not the greatest, because, well, they are teenagers and it's not good, you know? But like, I feel like just banning them altogether is not a solution either. Especially considering that one, it's not like it works. Like banning websites or saying yeah, like you need to be a certain age doesn't work. Like, because if it did, I feel like there would be a lot less 16 years old that watch porn, right? Like, it's just supposed to be 18 plus, but like, we all know that no one gives a shit. Like, you shouldn't be that 7, but like if you're 16, like most people do, I feel like. And that would be the same for social media or whatever. Like, I don't want like companies to ask for your ID, because well, the last thing I want to do is give TikTok or you or Google or whatever my ID. Like, they have already enough private information. Never in my life I'm giving them my ID. But that so like, that's not a good solution, because capitalism mostly. And so like, you can't really ban young people. You have education. That would be a good solution. If you consider society as able to do education on telling their kids not to go into social media or be careful, that's not working. So I just feel like there is no solution. Except like having like social media made for like younger people. But if you start doing that, you get back into the issue of pedophiles. So I genuinely don't know what the solution would be. It's just a fucking annoying thing. And honestly, as it is right now, I feel like it's not the worst. Like, yes, I see some 13, 14 years old on Twitter. I'm like, why the fuck are you here? But I feel like generally it's like the best solution rather than like trying to ban things that just doesn't work and just creates like a whole bunch of other issues. Like, parents should be more like aware of what their kids are doing, you know, and like I know it's not given to everyone, and like as a general thing, people should be kind to teenagers on the internet, like just trying to not like be dicks to them in both ways, and in both meaning of the word dicks, and yeah, like just be like kind of just annoying, like kind of just like avoiding them. I think that's the best scenario, but like weird ass society. Also, that's another gap. That's hard. Want more? What do you think of the EO chat control though? The one that asks for your ID, never. I'm never giving my ID to access the social media. And if it's just in the EU, just use a VPN, you know, that doesn't work. That's not a good idea. And yes, like most of our info is already somewhere, but like the last things I want to do is like make the companies like make their job easier to get my info. Like if you're gonna use my info, at least you're gonna struggle to get it. Oh, that you have the legal right to view our text messages and such. Is that? I mean, isn't that already the case? I thought it was the case. I'll be honest. Like every time I send a message, I assume that the government can and is reading it. That doesn't stop me from saying much, cause like I feel like realistically with the sheer data, like and the size of what is spent, most of what I say is like not like serious enough, and what I say that would be serious enough is like jokes mostly. My dad taught me how to use the internet safely enough when I was 4 years of age and married her to make sure that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like you can totally be like as a kid, like I mean, as a kid, 4 years old is maybe too young, but like I feel like when you're 8 years old, like having access to like YouTube and stuff, if your parents are like monitoring what you do or like guiding you to go into a safe place and stuff, is like the best way to do it. But like I can't trust most Western society and like I don't know about the rest, but like at least I can't trust most Western society to do that. Because well, you have the issue of like iPad kids, right? Where it's just like parents that shouldn't have been parents in the first place that are bored of their kids, and like annoy their kids and just are like, yeah, okay, you're annoying me. Take this tablet, like take this iPad and go to YouTube and whatever. Like go fuck off. And when you have things like that, well, that that's not enough. You know, like that's not enough education to have your kid be safely on the internet. And that is like I feel like people that have a great access to internet, like yeah, maybe we saw something at age we would have wished we didn't and stuff like that. But we got like somewhat the good of it. But I feel like we're a minority, especially at this time of age. Maybe like 15 years ago it was different, but yeah. Investigation about child sexual abuse. Yeah. Wikipedia is literally not the worst site for info. Like Wikipedia is very good. Do not believe your teachers. Yeah, I mean, yes, 7, 8 is like probably 7 is a bit 8, 9 I think is the best age to do that. Regulation to prevent and combat child sexual abuse. Oh, yeah, the European proposed by the European Affair. Where are you from? Sweden, okay. A stated aim of the legal establishment of a framework that would make the detection and reporting of child. That's good. Background. Your privacy. Which is allowed to email and communication. Did not affect that. Email and communication provided to search message represents. Because, like, I mean, the thing about that kind of law, right, is would I be willing to have, like, our messages monitored to stop child sexual abuse? Yes, of course. But then if you allow it for that, you allow it for everything, which is what I'm not for. And the project of the regulation civil society and privacy rights activists, yeah, of course. Some service providers like involved getting kept with them or relies on other countries, US, launch of yeah, that's good. Claims the strategy was streamlining the process by eliminating the need to send people activities but as a gift need to improve transparency. Okay, that's yeah, okay, fair enough. These are improved cooperation between the online and public authorities. I damn it. Chat control for audience to prevent communication and the search commonly referred to the people's name. Chat control, yes, fair enough. I mean, the case that requiring integrated end-to-end encryption can be regarded as necessary. That's stupid. That's so bad. Okay, so it hasn't been voted. I mean, do you have like the law somewhere? Yeah, I ain't reading that. Can I like quickly browse through it? It's fine. That's written for objective and the proposal. Why do you have reasons and proposal as the same category? Oh no, it's not the proposal itself. Legal basis, subsidiary and proportionality. Result of exposed evaluation, secondary impact. You not have just the law written somewhere. Okay, I forgot. Oh, wait. The European Parliament and the Council, I don't care about that. We're acting in accordance with the legislative petition. I don't care. I really don't care. Availability regulation, chapter 1. Oh my god. The regulator lays down uniform rules to address the misuse of relevant information society services for online sexual elements in the internal market, distribution in particular. Education of providers of relevant information society to minimize the risk to that service are misused for online child sexual abuse, which is good. Obligation of providers of hosting services and providers of interpersonal communication to detect and report online sexual child sexual abuse, which is good. Application will provide a hosting service to remove or disable access to child sexual abuse material on that service. Yes. Obligations on provider of internet access service to disable access to. Yep, that's fair. Rules on the implementation and enforcement of this regulation, including as regards to the designation and functioning of the competent authorities of the member states. A EU Center of Child and I didn't understand any of that. Negotiate rules on the implementation and enforcement of okay, can you put all the rules? Like that line doesn't do anything. The regulation shall apply to providers of relevant information society service offering such service in the Union, irrespective of the place of main establishment. That is fair enough. The regulation shall not affect the rules laid down by the following okay, fair enough. I don't care. Directive, fantastical matter. I'm not reading all of the articles. The regulation limits the exercise of the rights of applications provided by 5.1 and 3 and such. Okay, I'm not reading other articles. For the brands, referring definitions applies. I do not care what about the definitions. Obligation of providers of relevant information to prevent and combat online child sexual abuse. Risk assessment. Provider of hosting service and provider shall identify, analyze, and assess for each service they offer the risk of their service for the purpose of online sexual abuse. That's not the part that I care about. The care about is what is given to the government. Because like right now, the law is just like, if you are like a social media or whatever, like if you detect in any capacity child sexual abuse, then you have to go against it. They're making us get there, go outside rather than setting clear relationship. Yeah, I mean that's like my parents were like, yeah, like how they went is basically that you're a child of the fucking internet era. You're gonna get to the internet. They tried to somewhat limit how much I was on my computer or not, but like what was the most effective? Because I just went against the rule. What the most effective is just making me do other stuff that was more interesting. Did they succeed in the end? I mean, I'm an adult that spends most of my time on a computer, so probably not. But I feel like I didn't get like too much issue when I was a child. Going back to the my current objective is lunatic no bomb of math. So this is the old game without using any bomb. I cannot want to. Care, don't care. The Commission should be able to delegate acts in order to implement the regulation within the bills. That sentence doesn't mean anything. Let's just think about cost. I don't care much. Detection obligation. Okay, I'm getting tired. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the toilet. I'll be right back for playing Toho because this is tiring to read. It's interesting, but Oh boy. Least messed up stream of mine, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, to get back to where I started for like for this law. I mean, if I understood the law correctly and I didn't miss a big part of it, which is honestly somewhat unlikely. The law is like telling the providers of service of communication to monitor them to detect child sexual abuse, right? And it's in no way it is asking to give said to give said communications directly to the EU or the government, right? Like it's telling if as a service provider you detect those and you should be trying to detect those, you should then take action. To and the actions are like telling the government, well, telling like authorities, letting those like cutting uh, access to those people, things like that. Which in itself is not too bad, and like I'm not gonna be following myself. Like um, when I use like a social media or like any means of communication, I assume that I'm gonna be monitored by said service, you know. So like all that law does is giving uh, like it is creating liability on like the how to say that it's giving responsibility of what's happening in the service to the service provider, which should be the case. And that's it. Like as is, it's not a bad law. I don't see why I would be against it if it is just that. That said, it was not made in a very digest way, so it's very possible I missed something. And I know laws are never digest, but now I would think a similar law would be an issue if it started like being on other subjects than child, um like child sexual uh, things, you know, like you do that a similar law for like any sort of like human trafficking or like things like rape or something like that. Yeah, sure, the same applies. If you start going on other directions, like if you do the same law for terrorism, well, what is terrorism? You know, what is considered as terrorism by each country? That's already way more dubious. And that would be where I'm starting to be against it. Because, you know, like, it's very easy for a country to say that their opponents are terrorists. It happens a lot, and if you're gonna make a conservative party have an easier time by law from the EU to be able to, like, imprison people and political oppositions, then I'm not that much for it. But if it is to stop child pornography and stuff like that, then yeah, of course, I think you shouldn't be having sex with child. No, with anyone that doesn't consent, for that matter. Why do I have 15 viewers of talking about laws about the EU? Okay, on the Twitch it works in a weird way. I assume most of them are AFK through right, to be honest. But Wah! Wah! Almost. Yeah, I'll check it. Yeah, that's entirely fair. I'm just surprised that people stuck with the stream with whatever I was saying. Cause I feel like, you know, on Twitch most streams tend to have like a thing of the not being political, avoiding like avoiding some subject like that are somewhat like sensitive and stuff. And meanwhile, I'm personally I'm fine with talking with whatever, but I know it's really not the case for everyone. So usually when I talk about something like that, I expect people to leave. Whoa! Hi Cap. Was lurking before a bit. Fair enough. I mean, before that I was talking about gachas, so I mean it's a least sensitive topic, I guess. Okay, can I not die 3 times on Virtua Vanguard? Please. That's all I wanted. That's why I played like Virtua Vanguard for like an hour and a half. Well, more an hour because it's a lot of sidetrack. Okay. Thank you, Death Fairy. Yes, you didn't get that name for nothing. Thank you, Death Fairy. I I literally do not know what I'm supposed to do when that happens, honestly. Like, it literally feels like death sentence. This one I could have done something. Okay, like, I cannot treat that. Like, I dodged it, but like, that was sheer luck. Alright, I will. I'm very happy about, like, hydration in my life, honestly. Like, it still could be better, but like, when I made that hydration redeem, it was because I was really not drinking enough water. And then, like, because of it, like, I have those 2 glasses of water that are what I used for water, because I tend to be suspicious of bottles that are more than a week old. And just like having to refill them for streams and stuff, like, I tend to like have them like just refill for my general use now, and I just drink like water myself a lot by just force of habit, and so like, that's something that got way better in my life. So that's very hype. It's not often that I can be like, yeah, this improved in my life, and it's no longer an issue, you know? Fucking hell. probably gonna be an extra wave. Maybe not, yeah. Depends on movement. Yeah. You just didn't move. My bad. I need to practice so more. Okay, just don't die 3 times. No, 2, if possible. 1 time is fine. Alright, I need to start my crane. I mean... Nice. Fuck. Okay, that's one miss. Very good. Kaneko through miss is like... It's good enough. It's not the best, but it's good enough. You have 8 lives, right? So that's 3 on there. It's good enough. You can get people to be political. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, like I get why people will want to, like, ban sensitive topic and stuff, but, like, first of all, like, banning politics and what is political means defining political, and already doing that is way deep into being political. So, like, because, like, politics is everything that relates to human at the end of the day. But, we mostly get what it means, But, like, I feel like as long as we're doing it, like, in respect to another, like, not, like, yeah, like, being respectful, like, don't be racist, but, like, if we, like, obey, like, simple rules of well behaving, I feel like talking about that type of subject is not bad, and I feel like it's even good, honestly, because there is more and more people that just, like, don't care about politics, and suppose, like, every time that they try to avoid the subject, and what I get why someone would be that, and I respect that decision, right? It's a bad thing that generally it happens, because, well, it's just dangerous. Because when people stop caring about politics, politics will not stop caring about them at all. Um, Someone that is no longer active in politics is someone that is way easier to deal with for politicians, and politicians tend to not really want things that are good for you. Like, no matter which party, by the way, like the left, the right, and every politician is an asshole, else he wouldn't be a politician. And, like, you should be. I feel like it's better for you if you are monitoring what they are doing, and, like, because right now what's happening in France basically is there was a vote, right, and, like, there was a result to that vote, and the current president is saying, yeah, but I don't care, and he's doing something else. And when vote doesn't work, there is exactly one last thing that works, and it's rioting. But there is way too much people that are just, like, not caring for it to happen. So we're fucked, And, like, that's why I feel like talking about the subject is important. Because if you don't and you avoid them, you are, like, extremely. You are, like, you are the victim to it, basically. You don't have right to be mad about your current government, you didn't vote. Bit more subtle than that. It depends of why didn't you vote. If you didn't vote because you didn't care, then yeah. If you if you didn't vote for political beliefs, I think you're an idiot, but you have every right to complain about the government. And not even yet. I mean, I think you're doing really not what you should be doing. But like if you, I know people like that are like very profoundly leftist, like radical leftists, that don't want to go vote because their idea is that it doesn't change anything because it's not like what whoever gets elected is gonna be the same shit. But at the same time, he's like an activist and does like well political activism in for like yeah basically if you chose to not vote for a political reason, but then like you are active into politics, then it's probably fine. I I would disagree with you, but like you have a right to definitely to complain about government and everything. If you choose to not vote because either option is BS, it's fine. I think it depends. I really think it depends. I don't know how elections work in Finland. No, I just don't know. I know like in France, which is what I know, we have like voting is in two parts. You have like first part with every candidate that presented itself, and you can vote for whichever you prefer. And the second half is like the two candidates at the top that are facing each other. In the 2022 election, I voted in the first one. Like I'm a leftist. I don't think that's a secret. So I voted for a leftist party. And then on the second turn, we had like the right with Macron, and the far right with Marine Le Pen. And so I just didn't vote for the second turn because I was like, well, this is this is almost the same. Like fuck, I was not wrong. Like, you know, I'm not gonna give like. I mean, I gave my opinion in a way by not voting. I said I do not wish for any of the candidates. It it doesn't matter in the result. It's probably disregarded, but you do have like a huge number of people that just refuse to vote in the second turn, and that was my way of saying my opinion. But like, if you didn't vote for the second turn, then I guess it's fine. If you didn't vote for the first turn, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, if you're complaining that what the government is doing is not what is good for the people, which is true. But when, and it's not often, you are asked, what do you want? You do not answer. Well, please consider that it might be your fault if the government is not doing what you want him to do. Like, yes, no option is perfect. I would even say that no option is really good. But some options are definitely better than others. I wish for neither option to win. I mean, it's not like it works, to be honest. I mean, at least in the French system. Like, if three people voted and we had two votes against one and 65 million didn't vote, then it would be the person with two votes that would win. That's how the system works. That's stupid, but that's how it is. Like, it's not working. It's just about sending a message. And at the end of the day, both options were just not okay. Like between someone that is far right and someone that is to the right that flirts with the far right and that defends itself by saying it's not far right while doing the exact same thing as the far right. I mean, I don't want to choose. It's the same thing. Like, they were like similar enough that I know a bunch of people to the left like considered voting for the far right party just to make that faster. Because it's not like it would change anything. I don't think you should do that. I certainly didn't. But like, you do realize it gets to a pretty bad point when leftists are saying that. Mm. Sounds boring. But politics? It's really not. It's what affects your life. Like, I mean, if you consider your life to be boring, then I mean, sure, but and honestly, I'm not like concerned about politics because I am to fight boredom. I'm concerned about politics because it affects our lives, and we shouldn't just let we shouldn't let like elites decide for us because we lost trust in the system. I feel because that's exactly what they want. Like if you don't trust in the democratic system, like of the voting system, which as it works, not as a whole, right? Like if you're like democracy like in that country or something doesn't work as it is, which is true for a lot of countries, then sure, but still you should be involved with politics, like go into like protest or or like sign petitions or something. Like I feel like totally like moving away from politics is not gonna help you in any way in the long term. Even if the democratic um, the system as it's called doesn't work anymore. Oh, like fuck you, Kanako. I don't want to do extra ways. How does the parliament work in votes? Parties get seats based. Okay. The parliament in France works in that some region, like basically it's divided by places. For example, like you get like if you get a French region, right? In that region, you will have something that are called departments. In those departments, you will have like something that are called I forgot the name. I think it's arrondissement. And in that, like people of basically a set geographic location, like imagine like you live in I don't fucking know like Avignon or something. People from that town will vote for to elect one people that are representing that place basically. And it's supposed to be around one deputy for I think 40 or 50,000 people. It's like some are more, some are less and stuff, but like it's roughly each deputy is supposed to represent the same amount of people, but it's based on geographic location, which I mean is not the best, but it has its pros and cons. I'll say. So like basically to have your party be represented, you have to gain you have to win it at least one place. So get a sufficient amount of people, like more than of the people that voted in that place, vote for you. So like lesser parties usually don't win much, or like really like a very very small amount of places. Like for a while you had like a party, a far right party, that only had one place every time. So one person. Personal democracy is still the best option out of all of us. I mean, I don't. I mean, Churchill was not a nice guy. Oh, I'm not saying I'm against democracy as a whole. Not at all. I'm against how it's done currently, and like, cause mostly it's not done. Like democracy in a lot of countries these days is called democracy, but it's like we ask for your opinion and then we don't give a shit, you know. And it can take many forms, but like in as it is right now, democracy doesn't work in a lot of countries. Like what happened in France recently is like basically, I mean, the French constitution is very badly made. For the Fifth Republic is very badly made because it was made for one specific president, which was de Gaulle, and the constitution was written like for him, and it worked really well for him. But now it's just badly made, and basically, if you have more than two parties, um, two big parties in the parliament, then it just kind of doesn't work. Cause like you can say that you like imagine you want to propose a law and like the other party will just say yeah no we are not you are not from our party so we're not voting for that, and like you can just everything is kind of stuck if you don't have like as your party or with your alliance of the deputy, right? And it worked fine till we back then when we just had the right with the party that changed names every time, but it's called the Republicans right now, and the Socialist Party to the left. But now that we have the far right rising with the National Front, it's just not working anymore. And so last elections, like the left was technically on first, but didn't have half the parliament. So like what should have been done in a normal democracy, and now it is that they should have been given like the government, and then when they try to pass a law, if the law is unpopular towards the other party, then they get censored and they have to do another, and like it's another election. It's a lot of bullshit. What actually happened is that the president, which is not a leftist, decided that no, the left didn't want the election because they didn't have like half the parliament, which just as a matter of saying it, was already the case for his party 2 years later, 2 years earlier, but that surprisingly didn't annoy him. And so he said that no, the left didn't win, so no one would win, no one had won. But like, well, you have to do a government, right? So he just decided that the right was gonna win anyway, and so we have right now, despite the results, the current government that is being made is from the fourth party. Like, in the list, you had at first the party with the most deputy was the left with NFP. At second, you had the right with EN. At third, you had the far right with RN, and at fourth, you had another right party with LR. The prime minister that got well not elected that got nominated is from the fourth party in the list. So like one of the parties that have the least seats in the thing, and they are the ones that are supposed to have a government. And so the only way for them to win is by doing an alliance with the right and the far right, which both say they don't want to. But then they still gave in to them anyway, because, well, the right is way more scared of the left than the far right. And that's not democracy. Like, you have a party that is winning the election and the president just saying, yeah, no, we're not doing that. And then if you look at the constitution, we don't have anything to stop that from happening. And that's why I call democracy not winning. Like, we have elections, we have a clear result from the election, it's totally disregarded, and there's nothing we can do. And that's when I think democracy is done. And there is exactly one way of fixing that. And it's called a riot. It's probably not US compliant, what I'm saying, but I don't care. I think Lunatic is the easiest difficulty for Source. I don't know, I never played this game in in hard. I know it's very fucked up on easy. Let me see on normal. That's friends all physical location. Yes, it's physical locations. It's but if you're not near like your home where you're supposed to vote, you can like you can make someone vote for you. But yes, it's physical. This is slow. You're wrong, Kathas. This is way simpler. It's a bit weird, it's a bit dense, but it's bad. Democracy is when two fox and one chicken decide what for dinner, that makes sense. I mean, yeah, but like, I feel like the idea of giving the choice of what should be happening in the country to the people that are to the majority makes sense. Like, it's not the best, but it makes sense. Is the winning party the only one that gets into the parliament? Into the parliament, no. Like, if you win a seat, you win a seat, and it's like the winning party is decided by whoever has the most seats. The parliament doesn't just change. The government, though, is how it works. Is like the president like nominates a prime minister that is supposed to reflect the voting in the parliament, and then said prime minister is allowed to nominate anyone. Honestly, like, it doesn't have to be to give any representation compared to what's happening in the parliament. And like, from what we heard, there is maybe one person from the left that will be on that government. The left that did win like more than 30% of the seats will get one minister out of like 20 or something. And then the reason why it's supposed to follow parliament is because then like that government will propose law, and every law has to be voted by the parliament, which is two things. It's even three. Like, that's the senate, but the senate is like not in favor of the left, and it's a pretty bullshit. You have like the constitutional council, I think. Basically, they have to verify that the law are respect the constitution, so they don't really have any more much power, and anyway, they are controlled by the right too. And you have like the, the National Assembly or Parliament, which is like the one that we elect directly, and and those are supposed to vote on the law. And usually, what happens if you try and never, no one thought of trying that before. By the way, it's the first time in all of France, Republic. If you try to elect a leader that is not from the majority, the party in majority, then it will just like the majority will just not be for it, vote for censorship for them, and then they just get removed and like it's over. But in that situation, right now, what's happening is the left will, of course, not be for it, but like the right will be for it because it's their party. It all depends on if the far right decide to censor the prime minister or not. And I don't think they are winning if they do. So I think it's in their best interest to not. So I think we lost. Like the party that got, we did win the election because we had the most people elected, but it just because of how stupidly the system is constructed, we can't do anything. Anyway, like you won, good. Get a glance up, you know, like GG glance up and go fuck yourself. Like pretty depressing, but whatever. No, not whatever. But and that's why it's important to discuss that type of issues, because like it's extremely important and people need to be aware of it. Because you ain't doing a riot with 3 people on the street. And when it's the only option you have left, well, might as well make it work, you know? Oh, what the fuck am I doing? I took way too much time. If I managed to go through the wall, I think it was the most free source ever. But I had to do that. I should have lived that. Also, is that an Iron Mouse emote? It is. Amazing. What? What is that angle? I read a bit more history. Yeah, I don't know much about Estonia, Estonia's politics. The only thing I've seen from politically from Estonia is when one of your prime minister or presidents, when the war between Russia and Ukraine started, they said that they were gonna refuse entry to Russian people fleeing the war because they were responsible for the act of their government, which is one of the most stupid take I ever heard. And that's literally all I know about it. I'm sure the very democratically and not at all cheated election in Russia means that people are very much agreeing with Putin on every decision ever. That's why they are fleeing the country. It's because they like what their leader is doing. Makes sense, I think. That also means that I'm responsible for whatever Macron is doing, despite not even voting for him. I mean, yes. Uh, Russia is not an easy country to be next with. I'm not discussing that. That said, saying, and that was in what they said, that the let me search for the quote. Twitter. The Prime Minister, but not mostly the other branch. Yeah, fair enough. That's probably how it should be, but that's not how it is in France. Goes fuck us, I guess. Uh, no. I'm not paying for premium. Fuck you, Twitter. Let me scroll like good bit. When was the war in Russia? It was 2022, I think. Like late 2022. It was China Day 2023. Genshin. There you go. It was this. Fine. Uh, this. Every citizen is responsible for the action of their state, and citizens of Russia are no exception. Therefore, we do not give asylum to Russian men who flee the country. They should oppose the war. Well, first of all, good fucking luck opposing everything in Russia. Second of all, every citizen is responsible for the action of their state. Is the most stupid sentence I have ever read. That's it. Like it doesn't even make sense. Like and being a neighbor to Russia doesn't allow you to be a dick. But that's what I said. Like I mean, at the end of the day, every politics, every country, and everything is just fighting for their own interest and say fuck off to all. Like there is no good person in politics. Like you can't be a with how it works. Like I really think you can't remain a good person and work in politics. There is too much corruption, too much money, too much power, too much. I maybe there is two people in the whole world that are politicians and good people. That and that can be from the left or right or whatever. I heard that music before. Yeah, they put the same music as before. I mean, it's fine. Like I'm also like somewhat independently, but like I'm fairly interested in geography and geopolitics as a whole. And yeah, like at some point while like discovering the world of geography and geopolitics, I just started like being a spectator. You know, like at some point every country is just acting for their own interest and like in total like with no empathy whatsoever. That my opinions they are just not they're not even meaningful, you know, when every country acts the same way. Like every time you have something like between two countries and you're like, yeah, but why did that country do that? It's always out of sheer interest. It's never for anything else, you know? Empathy is not a thing in politics. So, it, there are no good people in there. Okay, Source is going well, like, I think. I don't know. I've been playing like without noticing time pass by at all. I think I played like only Source and Virtual Vanguard for like more than 2 hours, but I mean it's necessary practice. The barring of taking immigrants from Russia has a lot of context. Yeah, it's horrible sentence. I think to be a message. Soldiers of problems. There aren't many Estonians are having safely into the country. Yeah, I mean I get that. I really get that. That's not what she said though, you know? And like, we are also talking about like, it was Russian people fleeing from the war. You can like very much say, okay, you're a Russian that's fleeing from the war. That, by the way, Estonia is in the EU. So like, you really don't want the war to continue, because like, especially when you're near Russia. So like, you can just like take them in, like have them like doing a special passport or something. Like let them live in your country for as long as the war is going on, and then just send them back. Like there is a lot of solution, and even saying we are not enough people to be able to sustain having that many immigration is a better thing to say than what was said, you know? Like, yeah, I get why Estonia wouldn't want much people from that are fleeing from the war. But, well, first of all, that is not good for the people that want to flee the war, because, like, I feel like usually I can get why and empathize with people that are fleeing from a war. And, yeah, that's not what they said. But yeah, I totally understand that. Especially considering this is Russia we talk about, and Russia has this habit of like, what if we put a lot of Russian into that specific territory and then we say that it's ours? Like, you know, Abkhazia, Transnistria, Donetsk, Luhansk, South Ossetia, like, they are doing that a lot. So I completely get why you would be afraid of that. But at least say that. Ah. The issue is that I think they are not willing to say that, which is what I'm most like, especially for something as important as that. Every word is chosen. Like it's not. I cannot think it was just, oh yeah, it's bad wording. Everything is said for a reason. Ah! Hey, the Guinean refugee, but according to the country. doing, and thus elicit a negative response from Russia. I mean, I don't think Russia would be able to invade Estonia, and like the thing is, Estonia is part of the EU, right? And I don't know if they are part of OTAN, maybe NATO. I don't think they are, but like I'm fairly sure the EU has a defense treaty. So like the reason Russia was able to invade Ukraine was because it wasn't part of NATO nor the EU. That's not the case for Estonia. Like I don't think Russia could just yeah okay it's a part of NATO. Then Russia just cannot invade Estonia like straight up because like if they do either it's World War Three or like if they back off very quickly. And yeah, and I don't know Estonia economics, right? Like maybe I suppose you're near Russia, you must have like some ties economically with Russia. I guess you could get blockaded like that, but I don't know how much of a negative response Russia could give to Estonia. Severe economic ties with Russia, yeah, fair enough. I mean, I don't know enough, but I feel like Russia probably is too busy and is not in a position to really do any too much against um, Estonia while already in a war and struggling in a war where they are like attacking a country that is much smaller than them and with much less resources than them. Like I don't think they would be doing anything, but I mean I'm not them. I also didn't think they would attack Ukraine, so you know. Also, yo, Mommy Kanako, yep. Hello, I am. What is that his name? Anime Tight, your mom is mine. That is a username of all time. Ow. Yeah, oh my god. I don't know I'm alive. Like, I strictly do not know how I survived that. Ah. I'm stupid. What am I doing here? It's fine. I'll stay here. I have no idea how you don't lose like 3 million face entering Kanako. Like I strictly do not know how that would be possible. Oh my god, Kanako, fuck you. I stream very fast. It's fine. No. Oh no, is it 4 or is it 5 waves? Oh, I think that's 5 waves. Yeah, okay, it's 5 lives. It's not 6 at least. Told the fairy and skull might also bomb. Yeah, okay. Cause that didn't look good. I'll tell you that one. Yeah, Yamato Taurus is going well. I said I'm gonna die 4 times to it, but you know. Watch me cap sort of rain on this run. My fucking god, man. Ugh. Ugh. Oh. I read the micro, there just was a red wall behind it. Oh, no power. Okay, it's over. I fucked up the POC because I thought I would. I don't know what I did at Taurus. Did I do something wrong or? I was thinking a bit more about this public and but. Yeah, I mean fair enough. I'm not doing such shit, that's very garbage. Yeah, you get 8 lives. I think the what I should expect for Calico, like what I should be aiming for is 3 deaths. 1 to the opener, 1 to the final, and 1 to something else. It can be Divining Crop, it can be Yamato Taurus, it can be Sosa Friend, it can be Virtua God again. I feel like 3 miss is like what I should be aiming for. Then you would have like 1 life for PWG most likely, 1 life for Momiji. That's 5 lives, and then you have 3 lives that can be a bit wherever, like Hydro Camo, whatever in Italy, Autocross or Storm Day, or non 3 for that matter. Even Aya Final, you have Moses is also a bit of an issue, um, and Death Fury. That's it. Like you have 5 lives that are a bit like kind of set in stone, and the rest is just gonna. I don't have a lot of margin on this run. This run is a bit insane, honestly, for how little margin I have. What I can say is not POCing on Virtua God is not how you win. Death Fairy is like stupid, and then like this was so free, but like it's really not always the case. And if I get a very bad one, I'm just dead. I'm like, okay. Even that is dropped, okay. I found this article. Sorry. Finn's party minister will have you pulled Finland out of the alliance because in without from Ukraine Equality Alliance with the Finn's party. Hmm. Very cool. I I survived way longer than I should have. Fuck you, Kanako. I don't know, I remember a video saying in Finland we are homo, so I'm a bit surprised by the news. I should probably POC after that one. Fuck you. Ah, I had to go right, but then I should have went back to the left. Ugh. Oh my god, I should have went to... that one's my fault. Nah. Tallinn to Helsinki. I mean, yeah, like, I mean, I guess similar to, like, the tunnel to join England to France. I mean, isn't it quite big? Let me open maps. I might be overestimating the gap. Maps. I mean, okay, I was overestimating it a bit. It seems somewhat far away. At least, yeah, it's directly from town to town. You don't have to go through like fucking Calais or something. And why not? Don't do that with England, because that means that you're gonna have a route with England, which is never a good thing. But like between Finland and Estonia, I mean, yeah, not heard of that project. Yeah, Jimmy Darius. Yeah, I mean, yeah, fair enough. I mean, uh, from what I know, like the one from France to England, like already was very expensive. And it's like by two countries that are more rich on a very on a like it's about half the distance. Yo, I got face back. Like still. Like it's a cool idea, but yeah, it's difficult. I got the god RNG. I forgot the POC. Of the bicycle. The amount of trade between countries historically that has been for alcohol is like insane. Brain. Okay, I'm doing it in some center, I guess. How bad is it to do in the center, honestly? Yeah, I did better, because like I don't have to move to the side. I guess I'll have a bit more bullets my way, but... Please move more. Okay, I get why it's not a thing. Hydrate. Water boost, oh no. I don't want to go faster. Ah! Oh, the two POC lines. The higher one is the POC line, the lower one is max item value one. Basically, as well, the higher one is the POC line that you probably know. The other one is if you are below that line when you POC an item, you won't get full value out of it. So you want to go above the POC line to to POC the items, but then you want to stay above the second line before the item reach you, else you wouldn't get the double value from it. Why is that a thing? I don't know. That's muff. so much my fault. Yeah, I don't remember if it's the higher you go, the more the more value you get, or if it's if you're above, you get 2 times the value or than below. But yeah, you want to get to be above the line to get items at max value. That's solely for scoring. Not that useful at all in survival. I mean, for extent, I guess, but you don't care. Essay normal pacifist. Oh boy. Oh boy. I remember like back then. I should have continued that. I was going for iron easy pacifist. Well, it was worse. It was pacifist no focus, and it was yep, it's different. I mean, that's why you have 2 lines. Why is my face diminishing? I am shooting. Okay, can you please not die to Kanaka opener? Clueless. Oh yeah, oh the clue was not here, man. Oh, nice energy. Or somewhat nice energy. I moved too much though. Too late. Okay. This failed to go for quite a while. Yeah, I mean, I don't know normal patterns. I know her lunatic patterns, but yeah, timing out Peter Flare, UNR, or Subsun sounds not good. So I remember definitely in IN the biggest issue was the stages. I mean, it was the stages and like it was also Raimu because of familiars, but that's very specific. If I was to redo that, then first of all, please don't, and second of all, it would be as someone that fight Marisa. Because Raymond Nuns as human were pacifists were not good. Ugh, okay. Good. I don't think I should have went for that micro, but I got it, so hey, that's gonna be one of the last Kanakos. Today, I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. Yeah, fuck you, Kanako. voice and her lyrics in like a while with this playlist. Please don't die to non-3. Please don't die to Yamato Taurus. Thank you. Please don't die to non-4. That's my fault. I wanted the items! Don't grade on Kanako, I think. He's the moral of the story. It wasn't obvious enough. Nice dodge. Bad dodge, okay, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm off. It's been 3 hours and a half. Very good stream. I, more political than usually, but. Who is streaming? I don't know what the fuck Pigeon is doing. Oh, Hernan is doing LOLK, no, UFO, I think. I mean, the title is This Run Will Be Lost to Magic Butterfly, so I assume this is UFO. Oh, they're also not streaming anymore. Cool. Who is streaming actually then? Yeah, I'm gonna raid Malia-san. I think I did it somewhat recently, but no one else to raid. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Honestly, I still haven't learned stage 3, which but Kanako progress was very good, like very good progress on Source, Sovereign, Yamato Taurus has been pretty well. Even Virtual Wind God, the practice was good. I don't know if it was effective, but like I progressed and I had somewhat fun, so I called that a win. And yep, say good luck to Melia-san doing Clown Piece, and yep, bye.